Hi Kids and Teen Psychology Tribe, we hope you and your families are doing well. Is your kid or teenager looking for their twin? You know, that person that's just like them, gets what they're about, is into the same things, someone they never have a falling out with? It's a pretty normal thing for human beings to search out their twin, and it's partly this desire to find our complementary person that leads us to find like-minded friends who are into Pokemon and metal music, and as we grow older, to form intimate relationships with. However, this search for a twin can also lead our kids to have exacting standards about relationships, where one wrong step by the other person can lead to the sudden ending of the relationship, as if the other person has done something to deliberately hurt us. Good examples of this are when your kid's bestie includes another person in the friendship so your child doesn't feel as special, or when your teenager's bestie has started to show a passionate interest in something that your teenager's not interested in. These can be moments when the picture of the bestie being their twin gets a bit of a shake-up. Our search for a twin starts at birth, when the world, usually in the form of our parents, provides for the baby its every want and need. If the baby cries, the parents pick the baby up to sort out the baby's feelings and to give the baby what they think they need. As time moves on, the parents respond less perfectly as other demands compete for their attention, washing, cleaning, etc., and the child learns that their needs won't get perfectly met. This allows our kids to cope with an imperfect world but still feel loved and cared for. Kids and teenagers will then seek their twin needs from other kids, and as these relationships progress, they also find these needs not perfectly met, resulting in more mature ways of relating. Of course, for some kids, this development gets stuck and they need a hand from the adults around them to accept that relationships are imperfect, and yet we can still be important to another. So how can you help your child move from a focus on finding their twin to accepting that relationships are imperfect? Firstly, accept that all human beings go through this, and that it is important at some point to feel that your bestie is the only person in the world for you, and to become upset when our wants and needs aren't met. Secondly, it's equally okay to meet the wants and needs of your kids as it is to not meet the wants and needs of your kids. We all want to feel special, and having our parents treat us as special helps with self-esteem. Having our parents not quite get it right helps us to cope when we're not at the centre of another person's thoughts. Thirdly, give space for your kids and teenagers to express the hurt that comes from a friend disagreeing with them or showing more attention to another peer. And after you've acknowledged and validated this hurt, help them to consider the relationship as still okay and repairable. Fourthly, help your kids to say sorry. This allows them to accept their own mistakes, and therefore that others make mistakes also, even our besties. We hope this has been helpful in helping your family be their best, and we'll see you next time.